Hello dear students, how are you all? Hope all of you are fine, enjoying, right? And you are very happy and safe at home. I am here with the poem, the chapter 7 poem. The name of the poem is The Duck and the Kangaroo. So, two animals are there, one is duck and one is kangaroo. You can easily understand one is a domestic animal and one is wild animal, right? Now let us see how they are maintaining their friendship, because both of them are good friends and we'll come to know how they are maintaining their friendship, right? Duck and kangaroo, both of them are very good friends, and the duck wanted to do something. He was having, or it was having wishes, and how it was fulfilled by the kangaroo we'll come to know, but before that we'll go through the poem. Some important points, main points to remember. The duck appreciates the kangaroo as they were both good friends, so the duck appreciates kangaroo. The duck says his life is bored. The duck expresses his wish to travel and to hop. The duck wanted to ride on the kangaroo's back. He wants to go to Dee and Jelly Bowley. He also wants to go over the sea and over the land. He assured that he will be quite all alone. Kangaroo thought over the duck's request. The duck has perpetually wet feet, so the kangaroo fears that he may catch rheumatism. So this is a nice story. Through this poem we will get a story. The duck and kangaroo, both of them are good friends, and duck wishes to ride on kangaroo's back. And the kangaroo, you know, it's a wild animal. Then also how they will be good friends, we'll come to know. Now we'll go through the poem. Said the duck to the kangaroo, "Good how you hop over the fields and the water too, as if you never would stop. My life is a bow in this nasty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. Do I wish could hop like you?" So duck, always he is in that pond and he got bored in that pond, and he called it, it's a nasty pond. It's not good for him. He got bored. Now he wanted to ride on kangaroo's back, right? And he was surprised, how you are hopping and moving around the world. I also want to hop and moving around the world. I wish I could hop like you, said the duck to the kangaroo. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. Duck said, as the kangaroo was afraid he will disturb me sitting on my back, and he is having that wet feet as it's a water animal, so I will also get wet and I will be sick. I will caught by rheumatism. Rheumatism, you know, that bone disease, no? So duck said, no, I will not talk. You just take me on your back. I will not talk. I will sit quietly, but sometimes I will quack. Sometimes I will sound like quack, because it is sound only. The whole of the long day thought and we'd go to the Dee and the Jelly Bowley. The place name is Dee and the Jelly Bowley, over the land and over the sea. Please take me on a ride. Oh, and said duck to the kangaroo. So he said, you just take me on your back. I want to ride. Okay. And he was very happy as kangaroo was ready to take him. Said the kangaroo to the duck, this requires a little reflection. Perhaps on the whole it might bring me luck, and there seems but one objection, which is If you let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold and would probably give me the rheumatism, said the kangaroo. Means he may fall sick, he may caught by the disease of rheumatism. So be careful while you are riding on me, and don't disturb me. What I am telling you, you have to follow that, then only I will be taking you on my back. Okay. Said the duck, as I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely, and I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks which fit my way fit neatly. And to keep out the cold, I've bought a cloak, and every day a cigar I'll smoke. All to follow my own dear true love of the kangaroo. So kangaroo said, okay, no problem, I will take you on my back. I will take you to visit places. I will take you around the world, no problem, whichever place you want to. I will take you there, it's no problem, but thing is that you have to follow my instruction. You cannot disturb me, and you know I have a habit of smoking, so I will smoke, and don't feel bad, okay. I smoke, and don't disturb me, don't stop me while you are riding on me. And then duck he said, okay fine, I will buy that socks. He said, I bought worsted socks. I purchased socks to keep my feet dry, okay, and you will not get wet by my wet feet. So he assured that now you can take me on your back, I will not wet you by my wet feet. Okay, so the kangaroo was very carefully instructed him, and seriously he was instructed, and he said, okay fine, and don't disturb me while I'll smoke, okay. And then he took him. Said the kangaroo, I am ready, all in the moonlight pale, but to balance me well, dear duck, sit steadily and quiet at the end of my tail. So away they went with a hop and a bound, and they hopped and whole world 3 times round, and who so happy, who, and the duck and the kangaroo. So he said, okay fine, I will follow your instruction, I will sit quietly, I will not disturb, I will not move even. And the kangaroo said, okay, you have to sit near my tail, and you will not disturb me, and will not talk at all, I will take you. And he gave him 3 rounds, okay, 3 rounds he gave, and duck was also very happy, and the duck and the kangaroo. So both of them were very happy, as they were good friends, okay. You should be good friends, then only you can have happiness, okay. You can have happiness if you are good, okay. And both of them were very good friends. They listen to each other, they follow each other's instructions, and because of that they enjoyed the journey, right. So thank you. And one message, you have to be very good, you have to be very friendly to others, then only you can enjoy, okay. Thank you, have a nice time.